Hey guys, this is Chad
and Ryan
from CNR Reviews. We are here to do the Springfield XDS final review. Now this gun is brand new for 2012. If you have not seen it, this is the awesome carrying case that Springfield gives you when you buy the gun. We have the Springfield XDS in here. Let's go ahead and take this guy out. It's very snug. You got 2 magazines that come with the gun. We're going to set the gun to the side. Let's tell you what else comes with it. There's a second mag. You actually have different back strap if you wanted to switch that out. Got some different fiber optics that you can replace the front sight with. Nice hip holster and magazine holster, and Ryan has used this hip holster. It is functional. They also give you the Allen wrench to adjust both of them, locks and everything for the gun. It is a phenomenal case. Thank you, Springfield. It actually shows you care about your customers just that much more than the rest.
Yep.
Let's go ahead.
All the gear comes with the gun.
That is really nice, and even if you don't use it, it's nice just to have it. So guys, here's the Springfield XDS 3.3-inch barrel, subcompact 45 ACP. Again, 5-round magazine. You actually get 2 of them, so 5 plus 1 for a total of 6. Let me go ahead and real quick talk about the features. Nice fiber optic front sight. Like we said, it is replaceable with the ones they give you. I'm sure you can probably find those fiber optics other places. 3-dot sights. You have a bullet indicator here on the top. It does pop up just a tad, not too much to actually interfere with anything. It's a lot lower than what the what Ruger's done with their ridiculous bullet indicator. Very simple design. You have no ambidextrous stuff besides the magazine release. So there is no slide release on this side. Side is plain Jane. Besides that mag release, then on the normal side you have a takedown lever, and if you've taken down any type of Springfield, you know how to take it down. We will be showing that though here, and actually we'll do that toward the end of the video and show you guys how it actually takes down. Other than that, this gun relies on a really neat safety that is, as far as I know, besides 1911s, the only other one that incorporates this is Springfield, and it's a beaver tail safety. They still have the little trigger safety, kind of like the Glock, but when you charge the gun, you actually charge the trigger, you cannot depress the trigger unless the beaver tail safety is depressed, which actually gives you a little bit more of a peace of mind. If you like that, it is phenomenal. The trigger is not bad. Weight's not too bad. And even Ryan, as a 1911 fan, was commenting today about how awesome he likes that feature. And I'm sure he'll talk about it when he talks about how the gun performs. Other than that, let's talk about price. Ryan paid $502 from Sportco and Fife. I want to say thank you to those gentlemen down there, especially Dan and TJ. You guys have phenomenal customer service. We will continue buying from you because of that customer service. So thank you guys so much. $502. You're probably going to end up finding this guy for $550 or more when you go to Cabela's or any big box store, if you can find it at all. They are just now distributing to distributors. So keep an eye out for them. If you really want this gun, I really would recommend you get on a waiting list. Something like that. Because it's going to be really hard to find, or when they do get them in, they're going to be gone like that, at least for the next 6 months to a year. So if you want one, pick one up. Other than that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and hand it off to Ryan.
Alright guys, so this gun has functioned flawlessly. We've put 500 rounds through this gun, and we haven't cleaned it in that entire time. So we did clean it from the factory initially, because you do have to get all that grime and crap off of there. But after that, 500 rounds, no cleaning, a couple different range trips, and we've shot it against some very different guns.
Some really high-end guns.
Yeah, so I mean, we've shot it against a Kimber Custom 2, we've shot it against the Kimber Ultra Carry 2, we've shot it against the M&P Shield, the Glock 26, the Car CM9,
CW9,
or I'm sorry, CW9, and also there was one more in there, wasn't there?
I don't know. Oh, the EMP we shot.
Yep. We shot it against the EMP, the Springfield EMP. And guys, this gun functioned flawlessly. It really is an accurate gun for its size. It only has a 3.3-inch barrel. But you can easily hit somebody in the chest in a self-defense situation if you had to shoot up to 25 yards with it. We actually shot it just for shits and giggles at 100 yards, and we were hitting the target. So it's an accurate gun. Springfield actually, they engineered this weapon to handle the recoil of the 45 ACP round, which is a very powerful round. It's got a lot of push and a lot of hit in it, so they actually engineered it to handle the recoil of that round very, very well. And I'll tell you what, guys, it has phenomenal recoil capabilities on there. It just handles recoil great, and I can't say anything, anything bad about it. It does have the 5 rounds, like Chad was saying, and that hopefully we can get the little Pierce grip extension when it does come out, of where we can add an extra round on there, and maybe that'll actually help with accuracy at farther ranges. But guys, we were shooting 1 to 2 inch groups at 21 feet, 7 yards with it. I hit a small 5-inch target directly in the chest at about 50 feet. So it is a very accurate gun for what it is. It carries really well. It's nice and thin. I've carried it on my hip. I've carried it in my pocket, and it just melts away, guys. It's not that big of a gun, and for carrying that type of round, it does really, really well. So 500 rounds out of this thing. It's nice and broken in, nice crisp trigger on it, and again, it just handles the recoil really well, so it's really performed well for us. So
guys, this is the first gun that Ryan has owned that he's actually let me shoot. Actually, this is probably the first one that he's actually owned that I've actually shot quite a bit. I've almost shot as much as he has out of the weapon. And we kind of did some trade-off here because I'm usually not a 45 fan. I like my 9mm. I like having the extra capacity of the 9mm, especially in the subcompacts. You get usually a smaller weapon with more capacity. But with this gun, I was really surprised, unlike what Ryan said, the recoil reduction. You got to remember, there's some really heavy stippling on this handle, and it's not designed as a range gun. Not saying you can't go put 200-300 rounds through the gun at the range, because we did it, but our hands were sore. And you have to be careful with the beaver tail as far as you need to hold the gun properly or it will pinch.
Yeah, you need to grip it. I actually got pinched there, guys. I don't know if you can see that there.
Yeah,
but I actually did get pinched. You need to fully grip it.
Yeah, you can't pussyfoot around with the gun. It is a 45. Remember, you've got recoil. It's just not as much as similar guns. Now, Ryan did pick up the CW45 from Carr. A lot of people are looking at like the Glock 36 as being comparable, but actually the CW45 is very comparable to the XDS. So we're going to be doing some testing with that weapon to see how the gun performs. And look forward to those videos, guys. But regarding the Glock 36, we had a lot of requests saying, hey guys, can you do a video on them? If you guys look at the stats of the Glock 36, you already kind of can assume why we're not doing it. It's gigantic compared to this gun.
It's a lot bigger.
It almost falls into the compact category instead of the subcompact category. And I know at some point Glock will bring out something smaller. They've got to compete. So, as I promised, let's do a real quick takedown of the gun. Do you want to do the takedown or you want me to?
Sure.
Okay, so Ryan's going to show you guys how to take it down real quick.
All right, first you want to eject your mag, guys, if you have one in there. Okay. And you want to lock your slide back. Okay. Then, this little takedown lever here, right here, you want to push the front up so that it's vertical. And then what you do is drop your slide, press the trigger here, and it should come right off.
There you go.
There it goes. So you got to almost like dry fire the weapon to get it to come off. And then you can actually take the captive spring out. Okay, and that's really nice. The captive spring where it actually has the little cap in the front there. I don't know if you guys can
you know what, guys,
see that. That's nice. That's actually something that Kimber should have done with theirs as well.
And Glock, take notice, that's a metal guide rod. I had to go and purchase an aftermarket one for almost $40 for my Glock.
You just pull the little barrel out, and as you guys can see, it's pretty dirty. Again, 500 rounds to this thing without cleaning it. and it stayed accurate right until the end there. So really simple to put back in. Just slide your barrel back, put your spring in, slide on and lock it back, flip your lever down, you're good to go.
It's ready to go. So there you go, guys. I'm going to go ahead and do my final thoughts so that Ryan can give his final thoughts on the XDS. You know, there's been 3 major guns this year that everybody's been talking about. One being the M&P Shield from Smith & Wesson. Number 2 being the SIG P938. And then number 3 being the Springfield XDS. Now you have 2 9mm, and then the M&P was coming out in also a 40. And then you had this really nice subcompact 45. Now, Springfield has already announced they will be bringing out this same gun in a 40 and a 9mm, so look forward to those. But we tested the Shield. We absolutely loved it. The gun functioned phenomenal. And for the price of it, you can't really beat it for a subcompact 9mm carry pistol. We tested the SIG. We didn't really care for it. It did not shoot right. It did not shoot accurately, and that sucked. The XDS, guys, has actually it has gone beyond anything I was expecting from the gun. I was expecting heavy recoil, unmanageable because of it being a polymer frame. All the videos that I saw of the reps at SHOT Show shooting it, I was expecting that to be something ridiculous, like they were faking it or something. And I'm really pleasantly surprised that the gun is more than manageable. Now with this gun, it's entirely different than either one of them because it's a 45. You get that extra size of that round. It is going to be massive trauma to somebody if you use it in a defensive situation. It's a very deadly and effective round for self-defense. And I really think that this is going to be a great option for somebody who wants to graduate downwards from carrying a full-size weapon to something that is manageable in a 45. And I think everybody should check out this gun. If you can't find one at the range, then go pick one up, guys. They're phenomenal. They're absolutely phenomenal. This is one of those guns that I think, I don't know, unless you're really worried about recoil, this is one of those guns that I wouldn't even bat an eye picking up knowing that it's going to be self-defense. I don't need to put 500 rounds down range to get it broken in. And I know it's going to go bang every time. I can put 100 rounds down range, keep it lubed up, know if I have defensive ammo, I can pull it and draw the weapon and fire and not have a hiccup. So that's my point of view on it.
Alright guys, so my final thoughts on this weapon. You guys know, if you've watched any of our videos, that I personally carry my Kimber Ultra Carry 2. Okay? But it's a heavy gun, guys. It drags my pants down, actually. Like, I have to tighten my belt an extra notch. It weighs over 30 ounces with a fully loaded mag. Okay? This one weighs 21 ounces unloaded. And because it's only carrying 6 rounds, guys, it's probably 25, maybe.
Maybe 26.
Maybe 26 tops.
We will be weighing them too, guys. We just ordered a new scale. As soon as it comes in, we'll have a whole video comparing it to all the different guns.
And that's a lot lighter, guys. Okay? That's a lot lighter where it counts. Okay? And I'm actually going to be replacing, I'm so impressed with this gun that I'm actually going to be replacing my Kimber as my summer carry gun with this weapon. And it's because it's accurate at longer ranges, it's accurate at short ranges, the recoil is manageable, and it carries just really well. It is so thin, especially in the handle, which really counts, guys. You may think that, oh, it's the slide, you know. But you know what? If you got a 3-inch handle on the damn thing, like the Kimber, I mean, that's a big fat handle in comparison. I mean, you've got a lot to carry there. You know, it's really wide.
It definitely protrudes.
Yeah, this thing's really tiny, and it just melts. So either in your pocket, jacket pocket, or in the holster. And I know some of you guys are going to ask, hey, how do you guys know that Springfield is going to be bringing it out in a 40 and a 9mm as well? It's right here, guys, on the back of the holster. It says Springfield XDS, 45 ACP, 40 and 9mm. Apparently they're all going to be the same size because they're all going to use the same holster. So they're also going to be bringing it out in a 40 and a 9mm. So look out for those. They're going to be really good carry options no matter what type of round once those other rounds come out. It's going to be a good carry weapon and a good comparison to basically anything out on the market. I'm going to change it because I love the 45 ACP round, and I'm in love with this gun, guys. It's really, really nice. So plus it means a lot when a company gives you extras. Okay, the Kimber came with a nice case. It didn't come with much else. Okay, the car comes with nothing, just the weapon,
just a gun and a magazine.
Okay, this one came with a holster and a mag holster and a backstrap that's more like a bobtail backstrap. It came with replaceable sights. It came with an extra mag. Whole bunch of stuff, guys. If I'm carrying a weapon, I want to make sure that I have an extra mag, and they just supplied that for me. I don't have to go out and spend that extra money. So for $500, it's a screaming deal. Go out and get one if you like the 45 ACP round. If you're carrying a Kimber Ultra Carry 2, if you're carrying a full-size 45 ACP, if you're carrying the Car CW45, any of those, Glock 36, you will be impressed with this gun, I guarantee it. So, if you guys have any questions on this gun, let us know, and we will try to answer those questions as soon as possible.
So guys, check out our other videos on this gun. We got shooting demos. We've got us shooting it anywhere between from 7 feet all the way out to 25 yards. So definitely check out those vids. We do some rapid fires, and we have really enjoyed playing with this gun. Also, we have a ton of comparisons between some of the 9mm subcompacts, because remember, it is coming out in the 9. We also have a couple comparisons for 45s, and we will hopefully be having more in the future. So like Ryan said, if you have any questions, maybe any suggestions on the weapon, feel free to ask. This is Chad.
And Ryan.
Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe. Thanks a lot.
Have a good one.